What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, YouTube? So today's video is basically going to be me telling you guys my story between, I guess I would say, me and my first son, or his father, because I know some of you are really confused, and some of you have even asked me, where's your first son? I really don't see him in your videos. You know, I really don't see him on your Snapchat. I know a lot of y'all are curious, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this video for you guys. And don't mind that snoring. That's Brayden. Yes, he's 2, but he can snore. So let's get started. So let me start off just by saying Brayden and BJ do have different dads. They do not have the same dad. Some of you think they do, and a lot of you say they look alike, but they do not have the same dad. So let's start there so nobody is confused anymore. My son basically is with his father's mom and his grandmother, great grandmother, I guess you could say. No, his grandmother, great grandmother. Okay, yeah, sorry. My brain is a little bit, you know, I got the pregnancy brain. I'm pregnant right now. He's about 4 hours away from me. He's in another state. I don't mind this, Brandon drawing me. I do visit him when I can. It doesn't take a lot of gas to go visit him. It's only 4 hours away, depending on the gas prices. I yawned, excuse me. It doesn't take a lot to get down there and see him, honestly. I see him often, maybe once every month or every other month since I've gotten my car. I've been really trying to see him a lot. I do, you know, send him money. I do buy him things online and have it sent to him. I do call him and talk to him. There's been times where I've actually video chatted him, so he's not just like blurred out of my life. I still do talk to my son a lot, all the time. So he's not just like blurred out of my life. I didn't give him away. I didn't give him up or anything like that. Reason why I did do that is because his father is incarcerated. So yeah. And my son's grandmother came to me and said, well, why don't I take BJ for a little bit to help you, you know, since you already have one kid. That's when I only had Brayden at the time and I wasn't pregnant. And she said, well, why don't I help you, since, you know, you have Brayden and you have to worry about him, let me take BJ off your hands for a little bit. Excuse me, I yawned again. So I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, because at first I was having him all by myself because his dad was gone and he wasn't there to really help me anymore. So I had him 100% by myself all the time. So she decided to take him, you know, she would take him. This is when she was still in Texas. Sorry, this is when she was still in Texas. She would take him for maybe a day or two. And then she decided she wanted to go to Louisiana. And she was like, well, I still want to see my grandchild. I want to see my grandbaby. So would it be okay if I came down there to come get him from Louisiana and then I'll bring him back to you? And I was like, okay. And so she took BJ, and the plan was for him to come back, but she then said to me, she called me and said, I'm not trying to take him from you, but I can have him for a little bit to help you out, because I know having 2 kids on your own is really hard, which it is, and I have no problem with having my kids by myself, but if somebody's trying to help you, you might as well take that help. I was like, okay, that's fine. And plus, BJ's dad is her only son. So I can see my son living with her is actually helping her cope with everything that went on and is going on, since her son is currently not there, and my son looks exactly like his dad. So that's also something that helps her through, you know, her days. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But his dad has been gone maybe for about a year now, going on 2 years. So yeah, a lot of you already know that he's incarcerated. Some of you don't know, so that's why I'm clearing up all of that in this video for you guys. And since summer is coming up and he will be out of school, I will be getting him for the summer. I'm not sure if it's going to be permanent or just temporary, because I am going to feel bad if I permanently take him back, because I know she's going to really miss BJ a lot, and BJ is just always there to just cheer her up and, you know, be there for her. So I will feel bad on that part, but I also do really miss my son, and, you know, I really be wanting him back because I really miss him. I mean, what mother wouldn't miss their son or their child, period? And since my due date is just so close to him getting out of school, it's gonna be kind of difficult, because, you know, really you're not supposed to leave the house for 6 weeks with the newborn. But honestly, but I don't want to travel to another state with a newborn, because that wouldn't be too good either. But I was thinking that Israel's dad could probably stay with him while I go down to get BJ for the weekend, go get him, bring him back. A day or two I don't think will kill Israel's dad. But I also am going to be breastfeeding, so I'm really not too sure that's going to work. I might just have my mom go down there and get him and then bring him back. So that is also an option. But yeah, I just wanted to clear up everybody's questions, and everybody was wondering, because I know I would wonder too. If I know somebody has 2 kids and only see 1 kid in their videos all the time, I will wonder where the other kid. I hope everything's cleared up now and you guys understand. And it's like really hard for me to not have him with me. It's not an easy thing, and it's not something that I wanted to do or feel comfortable with, but it's also something that is also good for him and for her. It's just very complicated to explain. For the people that have been through what I've been through or know my situation, you guys understand, but some other people might be like, well, I want to let my son or my child blah blah blah. But honestly, if you're put in that situation, you might really change your mind about things, and then maybe you would understand where I was coming from. And I promise, my child is not abandoned. I didn't abandon him. I still talk to him. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I still talk to him. I still contact him. I still see him. He still knows who his mom is. I know who my child is. I still spend money on my child. So let's clear all of that up. So yeah, I'm not one of those deadbeat moms that just send baby off with grandmother. That's not me. So don't even think that. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope that cleared things up for you guys. Bye. Where are you going today?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E.